What's up, guys? So, you know what I'm saying? Wanted to come make a video about just the future and how do we as human beings, as individuals, prepare for it. So, when I'm speaking today, I'm going to be speaking in kind of like two ways. How things are and how I think things should be. And when I say how things are, like, I really want you to really open your mind, bro. Like, open your ears and just hear what I have to say. I'm not trying to con you, like, I'm just trying to present, like, the absolute truth that I see in all these things. So yeah, man, like, I've been on this journey for, like, a while now. You know what I mean? Like, seeing what the world is and all this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always had the desire to change the world. You know what I mean? Like, that's always been what I've wanted to do. Like, what that looks like, what that meant, I wasn't sure, but like I always knew that I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? And I guess everyone has that desire. Change the world, make the world a better place. But I think because it's such a big thing, we can often get lost in it. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man, like throughout my life, people have always told me, like, why do you dream so big? And it's like, you got to see the big picture to focus on the small one. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a destination in mind, you're not going to be on the journey. And I think it's very important for us to have a destination. You got to know where you're going at all times, or where you want to go. You know what I mean? And that's like the biggest thing that I've come to realize, is that this all around us is very individual. You know what I mean? Your experience is your own. Literally no one can understand it. Everyone is constantly living in their own world. And the best thing you can do is try and help them out. Whatever that looks like, whatever that means to you, it's up to you, man. But yeah, man, like, what is this? Where are we? I've been saying this for a very long time on this channel, but we're at a very pivotal time. You know what I mean? There are a lot of cycles that are just present in society, in every civilization, in every society. You know, the money cycle. I don't know all the cycles, but there's a lot of cycles, bro. You know what I mean? And it just so happens that right now, the era that we're living in, a lot of those cycles are reaching their peak. A lot of them. You know? And really, like, the tariffs really exemplify it. They show it. You know what I mean? Like, if you've been watching this channel, you know that I've been speaking about this for a very long time, bro. And when that tariff announcement first hit, and I remember, bro, it was a Thursday on the 3rd of April, and my friend Kyle told me that the stock market lost 2 trillion. It was like every possible future, like, was fucking being beamed into my head at once. And it was terrifying, man. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds fucking crazy, but like, it was. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like in Infinity War, and Doctor Strange is sitting there and he's fucking like tweaking and he's looking at all the possibilities. That's how it felt, bro. Like, it was a very existential moment for me, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, like, I knew something like that was coming for a very long time. I didn't know what it was going to look like, but I knew. But like, I really knew. Like, I'm not capping with you nothing, bro. You know what I mean? So when that happened, it was like, fuck. Because that happened, there's all these other things that can happen. And if I'm being honest, a lot of them aren't good. Yeah, the long run, yes. I'm talking 100 years, 200 years. It's very good in the long run. But for right now, it isn't good, bro. Objectively speaking, it isn't good. You know what I mean? And for a long time, that brought me down, bro. You know what I mean? And it still kind of brings me down. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch a video, fuck, why do I exist in this time? Why am I alive right now? Why couldn't I have been born at any other time? And then I realized that this is kind of the only time where we can have an effect on this stuff. This is the one time where we can change everything that's going on around us. This tool right here, bro. This device. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, there's this one article that I read that breaks down the origin of prophecy and program. Prophecy is spoken and program is written. Both of them applying to the future. You know what I mean? So it's pretty interesting, man, that this device in front of us that we don't really know how it works has just changed everything. The way that we perceive things, the way that we live, the way that we interact with things. And this gives me a lot of hope. This thing right here. The fact that I can speak to someone and they can like hear my words almost instantly, it gives me a lot of hope. Especially now, man. Because I think we are moving towards the right direction as a species. People are starting to be fed up with the bullshit. People are like, you guys are idiots. You know what I mean? But that's just the beginning, bro. And why I'm making this video is because I want to talk to you on an individual level. Change in your perceivable reality. It only starts once you start changing in here. What does that mean? It means that the way that you see the world, the way that you look at people, the way that you look at situations, it has to continuously change throughout life. You have to be continuously growing and working towards something. And then this changes. Jesus started his service at 30. You know what I mean? He lived a full life before he could become the Christ. And Jesus was human. So that same framework of life can be applied to any single one of us. I'm not saying go walk on water and shit like that, but I am saying go be you. What does that mean? It means get to such a point where someone could say something and you're like, respectfully, shut the fuck up, bro. Not coming from no point of hate, no nothing, but just, I know what I'm doing. Type shit. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you, bro. This tariff shit, the way these cycles are going, you're either going to become a statistic or you're going to become yourself. Whichever one you want to become is up to you. But that's how it is, bro. That's how it is now. You're going to become a statistic or you're going to become yourself. The choice is really up to you, man. It's really up to you. And this is what I've realized, man. We are all here for some purpose that only we know. There are things that only I'm speaking to you, that only you can do. There are things that only I can do. And that's why we're here, so that we can do those things. I've met a lot of people in my life, bro. You know what I mean? And sometimes you meet someone, what do you want to do? I want to go become a teacher. Wow. You know what I mean? And it just shows me like some people really want to do something. Not because of the glitz and glam, some people just really want to do something. You know what I mean? And I think what gets a lot of people tripped up is that they believe that because they want to be that thing, that they need all this other shit. That you need a degree, you need a job, you need a boss. The only thing you need, and I'm telling you this right now, bro, is you and God. It's the only thing you fucking need, bro. I'm not capping with you, bro. And there it is. What is God, bro? God is life. God is in everything that we do, bro. How we make a bed, how we talk to someone, everything. And people always say, oh, God's not in my life. God doesn't speak to me. Yes, He does. But you just don't know how to listen. God is there when you don't get the job you want. God is there when your friend betrays you. God is there when you get the job you want. God is there when you get the house you want. All these things are lessons, bro. And it's how we look at it that shapes us as individuals. I mean, come on, guys. You guys telling me you haven't witnessed one of those moments, just one of those moments in your life where you're like, wow, what is that? That's God, bro. And it is an individual relationship. However you find it, whatever you do, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. But trust me, those are the only things you need, is you and Him, bro. There's going to be a lot of bullshit that's going to happen over the next 10 years. Hell, even over the next few months, bro, there's going to be a lot of bullshit. But all you need is right in front of you, bro. I'm telling you now. Everything that you need is right in front of you. You want to learn about economics? Turn on YouTube. I'm telling you right now, bro, I have learned more about economics and politics and the history of our world on this fucking device and on YouTube than I have in 2 years of university. That's me being fucking real, bro. No cap, no nothing. YouTube. 10-minute video, 20-minute video. It teaches you more. Because let me tell you another thing, bro. The path of certainty, the path traveled by everyone. Go to university, get a job, whatever. It doesn't mean anything anymore, bro. That path of certainty is going to make you become a statistic. Now is the time where you take risks. Now is the time when you go out there and become who you want to be. Now. You're waiting for a sign, you're waiting for whatever. This is it, bro. I'm telling you to your face. Go out there and become yourself. This shit is real, bro. This shit is real. You know what I mean? The world is going to become a very fucking serious place, bro. It's not going to be the same world that we knew when we were kids, bro. It's not going to be the same world that everyone else knew. It's very different, bro, and it's going to be extremely different in these coming years. And you can have a hand in making it better, bro. You can have a hand in leaving your mark on the world. But you have to become yourself first, bro. I'm telling you, bro, change starts in here. And then you will see the change out here, bro. This is some real shit, dude. It's not easy, man. You know? It's not easy. You're going to get to points where you're going to be like, why is this happening to me? Trust me, bro. I'm there. I'm there with you. Why is this happening to me? But you just got to let it play out, bro. Because let me tell you, bro. That pain, it's making you grow. It's making you better, bro. Trust me. You'll see it, bro. First thing that made me see it was in my dreams. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been kind of a timid guy, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of anger inside of me, but like I really express that, and I'm just like, One day I was in a dream and one of the figures was saying some bullshit or he did something. For the first time, I slapped him. I remember being in the dream and I was like, whoa, I've never done that before. I woke up and I was like, wow, I think I'm actually changing. And I am. You know what I mean? Now is the time, bro. Every resource that you desire is in front of you. You are where you need to be. If you're watching this video, I'm telling you right now, you are where you need to be, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But you have to realize that for yourself. You have to realize all the potential that is inside of you. You have to realize the impact that you can have on this world, bro. There's only one of you, bro. There's only one of you. There's only ever gonna be one of you, bro. What does that mean? Think about that, bro. When you wake up, wow, there's not a motherfucker like me on this planet. How am I gonna live to that? How are people going to remember me? How are people going to perceive me? What will people say about me when I die? These are questions you have to ask yourself on the daily, bro. Because let me tell you, it starts on the daily and it ends on the yearly. It ends in our lifetime. But it starts on the day. When you wake up, ask yourself, what do I need to do today? Not for anyone else, but for me. Be okay with uncertainty, bro. Be okay with it. Both paths, the certain one and the uncertain one, are probably going to get you to the same place now, if we're being honest. I have no fucking clue what my life is going to look like in the next year. I have no fucking clue what my life is going to look like next week, bro. I have no fucking clue, if I'm being honest with you, bro. Is it scary? Yes, it is a little. But I'm okay with it, bro. Because I say to myself every day, you know what? I just got to live today. And I'm so happy with that, bro. It's not to say that I don't have a destination. I've been having my destination, bro. I've been having that shit. You know what I mean? And it's on the daily that I say, okay, what steps do I need to take to get to the destination today? You know what I mean? You dream big so you can focus on the small. Because if you don't dream big, bro, you're focusing on the small and then it doesn't mean anything. Big means different things for different people, you know? But truly, dream big, bro. You wanna go be the next fucking Picasso? Go do it, bro. Go. You wanna be the next great businessman, whoever you admire? Go do it. Go, bro. God gives us everything that we need. Truly, bro. I say to you that. You know what I'm saying? When I was first looking into like university and shit like that and leaving South Africa, I always knew that I wanted to leave South Africa. And like I had it in my head that like I needed to go to any of the Ivy League schools in America. Harvard, Princeton, or just any of those ones. Stanford. Stanford is my top choice in particular, you know what I mean? And the way that I saw it was, you go to the university, you meet up with people who want to do similar things as you, and then you do your shit. And it's a constant building. And then I got rejected from Stanford, bro. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on in my life. I had no fucking clue, bro. I was terrified. I thought my life was over, bro. And then one day, I went outside. I stood on the grass on a very cloudy day. Because I had this routine of going outside and just standing out in the sun. And on this one particular day, I woke up late. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go outside. And I went outside. And I kid you not, bro. After a minute or 2 minutes, the clouds opened up and the sun was shining directly on me. For about 10 minutes. And then it went away. And it never came back, bro. And I tell you, for 40 minutes, for 30 minutes, I've never felt that much joy and elation in my life. In my life, bro. And rest assured, 1 month later, I got accepted into UFT. I came to UFT. And now I'm around people that I've been wanting to be around my whole life. I'm doing things that I've been wanting to do for my whole life, bro. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but this is what I needed, you know what I mean? And honestly, bro, like, I couldn't imagine being in Stanford right now, being in America, all that bullshit going on. I didn't want to come to Canada, you know what I mean? I truly didn't. But I got accepted, so I said, hey, you know what? That's where I'm going. And let me tell you, bro, I don't want to be anywhere else. Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. You're strong. You're so strong, bro. You don't even know how strong you are. This around us, everything around you, it's yours. It's your world, bro. Nobody else. Nobody's gonna tell you to go out there and be yourself. Nobody. You know, my homie Amu was on the phone the other day and he's like, you know what, bro? No one told Playboi Carti that he was gonna be Playboi Carti. He just had to wake up one day and say, that's who I want to be. No one's gonna tell you to be yourself, bro. No one. No one's gonna give you the guidance. No one's gonna say, do this, do that. Besides you. And let me tell you, bro, once you start, things will start adding up. You're not alone, bro. You just have to believe that. God works in our favor. It may not be perceived as that, but that's what it is, bro. It's not easy all the time, bro. Sometimes you'll go through a lot of bullshit, bro. Trust me. This past year of my life has brought me to some of the darkest places I've ever been. Without a doubt. I never thought I would reach some of the points that I did. There was a week, bro, where every single day felt like an eternity. I wanted to kill myself so bad. So bad. But I didn't. And now I'm here, bro. And there's nowhere else I'd rather be, bro. It's in those moments of darkness, it's in those moments of sadness where you realize who you are. Don't worry about the comfort, bro. It's a lie, bro. It's false. It's filling your head with bullshit, thinking that you're okay, that all this is gonna be okay. Yes, it is, but not because of any of the things around you. It's you in this life, my brother. You are the one who makes it okay. You are the one who's in charge. Ain't nobody else, bro. Ain't nobody else. And if you believe anything else, there's gonna be a motherfucker pissing over you in a few years, and you're gonna be thanking them. Because that's where this is going, bro. Let me tell you right now, that's where all this is going. Everyone here, bro. Everyone in these fucking houses, everyone that's just living their life, it's gonna become very hard, bro. It's gonna become very hard in these coming years. There might be a depression on the way, there might be a new world war on the way, there might be a billion things on the way. And it's not like every other time, bro. It's not. If I speak about this to friends and shit, it's the same, it's always been. No. I'm telling you right now, as someone who's been looking into this for the last 2 years of my life, it's not the same. It is very different, and we have no idea where it's going. But that's what makes it so cool, is we can decide where it goes. We are here together, man. We exist in such a time when we were born together. Your gifts, my gifts, the gifts of all of those around us, we can use them to create the world that we want. We can change the world, bro. We can do it. But we gotta think of it as that. That you do have the potential to do it. That you do have the potential to change everything around you. Because you do. The world is a very dark place, my friend. It's very dark. I have been coming to that realization more and more. But when you realize how dark it is, you realize how light it is as well. It's that balance, my friend. It's that balance. And with this thing now, you can either get caught up in one or the other. And you just gotta be in the middle, bro. Ain't no fucking left and right. Ain't none of that shit. That shit doesn't mean anything anymore, bro. It doesn't. It's are you you or are you a statistic? That's the only thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, like, I've always wanted to be cool. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to be cool. As a kid, you know, you watch Trace and all these music videos and shit, and you're like, damn, those guys are so cool. How do I become like that? That was my question throughout life. How do I become cool? And then I came to university, and for the first 2 months, I was just alone. I was completely alone. And I just became comfortable with being myself. This is bullshit, I don't like it, I'm not gonna do it. I like this, I'm gonna do this. And for the first time, I stepped into an environment and everyone thought I was cool. And I was shocked, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, are these people lying to me? And the more that you realize, the more that you acknowledge that the more you are who you are, the more cool you become. Just be yourself, bro. It's one of the corniest sayings ever. But that's some real shit, bro. And you have to try. You really have to try to become yourself. There's a lot of conditioning that you have to break through. There's a lot of people that you have to just push to the back of your head or just not acknowledge. But you got to do it, bro. It's not easy. But you got to do it because no one else is going to do it for you, bro. And where we are headed, we are going to need individuals, bro. We're going to need people who know what's going on in their world and in this world. I'm telling you now, bro, now is the time to educate yourself. Now is the time to figure out anything that you want to know. Whether you're doing graphic design, whether you're doing economics, whether you're fucking mowing the grass, learn how to do it now, bro. Because what gets you a job at the end of the day is skills. When this university model collapses, which it will be about who knows how to do what. Oh, you have a degree? Fuck off. What do you know how to do? Oh, I've actually worked on 10 projects before. Ah, okay. You get the job. It's necessity. University doesn't build fuck all for skills, bro. You're the only one that can build skills. Go out there and teach yourself some skills that you like. It's very important to do something that you enjoy as well. That's what I found as well. Because when you do something that you enjoy, you inherently start to see things that you don't like. And you're like, this is bullshit, I'm gonna do this. And then you start putting that into the world. Oh, okay. I like this. This is whack. Everything that's being made right now is whack. So I'm gonna make something good. Let me tell you, it's very easy to make something good right now, bro. Because everything around us is whack. People are doing the bare minimum and everyone's like, now is the time to go be that artist. Now is the time to go be that figure. Now. Ain't no other time, bro. Things are gonna change. By the time these next 5 years are done, there's gonna be a new crop of people standing there. You can be there. You're watching this video, I'm telling you, bro. You can be there. You. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do, but you can be there. I see a bright future for us, bro. And I want to keep trying to see it. That's what I'm fighting for, bro. That's what I live every day for. Not just me, but for this, bro. For all of us. Because this is life, bro. It's all of us. It's not just me. It's you. It's my mother. It's your mother. It's whoever, bro. It's everyone. 8 billion. That's life. Earth. That's life. Everything around us has the possibility to be changed in these coming years. Money, entertainment, social life, architecture, any fucking category that you name, anything that you name, I'm telling you now, honestly and holistically, it can be changed. It will be changed. It will. Whether you're the one to do it or someone else is, it will be changed. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is, and that's how it will be. Everything is going to change, bro. Everything. And you can be the one that changes it, or you can sit by and watch it. Watch while it happens. If you're watching this video, I think you're going to change it. I believe that you are. So I want you to believe that you can. You're not alone, my friend. You're not alone. Thrive in the uncertainty, bro. Be happy. There's nothing like it, bro. There's absolutely nothing like it. I feel so at peace, bro. More at peace than I've ever felt in my whole life. There's no one else that I'd rather be on this earth. There's no other time, place, time, area, time zone that I would live in besides right now. Recording this video, doing what I'm doing, living the life that I'm living. And that's where I think all of us need to be at. Because we're going to need to be strong for what's coming. Up here and here. We're going to need strong people, bro. And the last thing that I wanted to say, man, is you've really got to push positivity. You've really got to push positivity, bro. I can sit here and tell you every single bit of negative shit that I've picked up in the last a year. I can sit here and tell you everything. That's not going to do anything, bro. I'm saying these positive things because I've seen the negative. I've seen the negative of all these things. And let me tell you, it doesn't do that much. It's the positivity that changes things. It's the desire to grow, to be better, that changes things. So when you go out there into the world, be positive. Be humble. Be thankful, bro. Be a good person. Whatever that means to you, go and do it. This bullshit of strength, power, violence, oppression, it's done. The time for that shit is over. That's another era. It's not going to cut it anymore. We need to be kind. We need to look out for each other. That is the only way we can change any of this, bro. So when you wake up with a smile on your face, bro. Wake up and say, I'm going to change the world today. Because you are. Believe it. Believe it, my brother. There's only one of you. Only one. And I'm excited to see who you become one day, bro. I hope that one day, if you're watching this video, that we can meet on the street or meet somewhere. You can say, wow, thank you, Reese. You helped me become who I've always wanted to be. I would really love for that, man. That's the world that I see. That's the world that I'm fighting for. When everyone can unapologetically be themselves. With no fear, with no judgment, without any of the bullshit. People are just themselves, and we are all collectively working towards something good. It's possible now. Never has there been a time in history like this. Never. And you have to realize that. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Hope you are too. Skumo, baby.